Right, and hello and welcome back to Adzi Rides. Just a bit of a bumper ride this in a few videos. It's a bit awkward. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. And today the topic I want to bring up is why people don't improve on their riding. And I'll start with the sort of basic CBT 50cc 125 riders. Now there's a massive influx of sort of the Just Eat, Uber Eats drivers who they do the 2 year, well, they do the CBT and then they're free to ride a bike, 125 or 50cc, free to ride for 2 years without any more training. And it's, on one hand, it's a little bit scary, but also that's all you need. On one hand, it's good, that's all you need, but on the other hand, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of training. Sort of, what, 6 hours in and out of cones, starting, stopping, and then you let loose on a 125 or 50cc. And when I had a 125, I actually got 85 mile an hour downhill on it. But I think normally now it's sort of 65 miles an hour. And that's quick. If you've only had a few hours training and you've got a machine that will go 70 mile an hour, 65 mile an hour, you could do a lot of damage. But the system kind of makes it so you don't need to do any more training. And at the moment, when the 2 years is up, that's how long your CBT lasts. You can go back, do your CBT again, and you've got another 2 years of riding. So you're never actually progressing your skills. And I mean, as in, you're not getting any more training, any sort of high level advanced training. And that is, I think they might be changing it. I think there might be. I read somewhere that they wanted to make it where if you could do your CBT twice. So you got 4 years, and then you have to do your bike test, your full license, or your mods and all that. And the other sort of, intermediate to advanced sort of ride experience, not advanced, more experienced riders, a lot don't ride enough. So they don't ride in different sort of weather conditions. They're just sort of fair weather riders. So they don't progress the skills that way. So they'll only pick so many days of the year where it's fine and it's nice. Like today, it's quite windy, but it's very dry, and the sun's going down probably the next 45 minutes. But you get that side, and then you get the other side where people don't want to learn. People don't want to do any extra sort of training. And whether it's they can't afford it, or they get to a point where they just believe they don't need it. They don't need the extra training. And I think it's a very sort of ignorant way to think about it. Probably not ignorant, but lazy. Just think, yeah, I don't need it. I passed my test, and I don't need any more training. I've been on the road for 4 or 5 years. You know, and you get the older sort of generation who've been riding for 40, 50 years, who think the same. You know, I've been riding 40, 50 years and no one can teach me anything. And it's the same again. It's hard to kind of get through to those people, because those sort of people are very close-minded and will always believe that they don't need any training. So it's hard to get through to them saying you will benefit from any sort of advanced training, but they have to make that step. Whoa, that's windy. They have to do it themselves. You know, if they want to learn, I think with anyone who wants to learn a little bit extra about anything, it could be whatever, they need to realise in their head that there is room to grow, and there is growth in, you know, learning new skills on motorbikes. You know, high-end motorbike riders have coaches. GP riders have coaches. Why do you think that is? You know, it's to get better. It's to realise that, oh, turn 3, I could have actually gone quicker in qualifying and shaved some time off. You know, and they're very open to getting better and getting quicker. And I think as you get older, you know, your mind isn't as quick as it used to be. So, you know, learning different techniques, you know, looking further ahead, or just backing off at certain points, or, you know, learning you can go quicker in different places. That beautiful bird up there. Wow, look at that. Wonder what that is. A bird, yeah, I know. What bird? Big un. Oh, pheasant. Oh, pigeon. Oh, it's like a pheasant rally around here. I don't know if that's the word. Pheasant tunnel. But yeah, personally I think that's why, you know, bikers don't progress, because some don't believe they need it. But if you get someone, there's always someone better than you, always, and that's who you need to learn from. God, that wind is pushing me about everywhere. Yeah, if, you know, is anyone watching who is that person who feels like they're not progressing, or that person who knows someone who isn't progressing, just drop it in the comments, and, you know, maybe I can help, maybe I can advise you on the next step, because I do want to do some videos on sort of next steps. And yeah, hopefully they'll be out soon. Yeah, it's been quite a nice, enjoyable run out actually, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Yeah, if you've got any questions, if, you know, the newer riders want to put a comment down, asking a question about a new rider. If the more experienced riders want to ask a question, then yeah, go for it. But yeah, I've just got to thank you for watching, and you know, if you want to subscribe along my journey in the YouTubes, then yeah, I look forward to it. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, and see you on the next one. Ciao for now.